This is C Fine Coco coming to you with another video. Today I'm looking on YouTube and I'm looking at Alicia Fox. You can't see it right now, but I got the TV down so I won't get no strike from the WWE. But I'm looking at Alicia Fox. Do you realize that Alicia Fox is a former women's champion? I think she's a diva champion too, I'm not for sure. And she's by far the worst woman wrestler in the WWE. Well, woman wrestler or the worst black woman champion ever wrestler to be in the WWE. I can't understand how Alicia Fox got in there. But Alicia Fox is a former champion. When it's better to be a black woman wrestler in the WWE than it is for a black man wrestler. Because the black woman in the WWE is always treated just like her counterpart, the white woman or the Japanese woman or the Mexican woman. They treated just the same. They are pushed just the same. They might not be pushed as far or better like Ronda Rousey or Charlotte or Becky Lynch, but they are pushed just the same. Do you realize that most of the black women, the majority of the black women that ever wrestled in the WWE became women's champion? It's quite a few that have not been women's champion, but the majority have. You got like Jacqueline Moore, she was a champion. Jazz, she was a champion. You got Naomi, she was a champion twice. You got Sasha Banks. Well, you can count her as black, but I don't know. She had black, but she was a champion. The only reason why that Karma, we know her as Awesome Kong, wasn't a woman's champion because she didn't stay in the WWE long enough. And I believe if she had stayed in there, Vince McMahon would put the belt on her, and she would have been a strong champion. But the women are booked way better in the WWE than the black men. You case in point, the only black man that ever was pushed real well was The Rock. And the only reason why The Rock was pushed so well, I believe, is because he was in the Samoan dynasty. His daddy was the high priest chief Maivia. He's the only black man, technically, I say technically, became the WWE first black champion. I say technically because The Rock always brags on the Samoan dynasty. He hardly never mentions his black daddy, but it's always on the Samoan dynasty. And so a lot of black people really don't claim The Rock as being champion because it's to them, the Rock really don't claim them. He claims the Samoan. And so we are still looking for a WWE champion. Right now, I'm going to tell you, when I know a lot of white folks will say, well, you know, the Booker T was the champion and Mark Henry was champion. They was all SmackDown champions. They won the Rock. They won the main champion. The main champion will always be that championship that's on Raw. You know, right now it's the Universal Championship. Right now the WWE Championship is not not the main championship. The Universal Championship is. But I believe next year the WWE Championship will once again become the main champion, because I believe that they're going to move the Universal Championship to SmackDown. But that's what my point about them titles. It's how it's better to be a black woman in the WWE than it is for a black man. A black man in the WWE is pushed in ridiculous gimmicks. Either way, they are too militant, like the Nation of Domination, or they are, playing a gay role, like Velveteen Dream, or the only reason why Darren Young was pushed so because he came out as gay. That's the only reason why Darren Young was pushed as a champion, as a wrestler in the black wrestler in the WWE, is because he came out as gay. Then you got people like you got the New Day. And the New Day is highly over, but look how they got over by being a minstrel show, by being fools and doing a lot of jigabooing and stuff. And it's shame for them three men to have all that talent, and the only reason why they got over was being jigaboos. You got Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil, I like Titus O'Neil. If he had been pushed right, Titus O'Neil should have been already Intercontinental title holder, or at least on his way to being one of the WWE wrestlers. He's high, he's well spoken, and got good wrestling skills. And right now, and people like Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil don't even wrestle no more. He do a lot of background work. And then the top one of all is, you got Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin, he should have been WWE champion a long time ago. Him and Kobe Kingston, Big E. But the main one that gets my goat is Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley left the TNA. TNA treated him, Impact Wrestling treated that man like a king. He was their champion and respected and stuff. He comes back to the WWE, and what they got him doing, humiliation stuff. He's doing these poses, these embarrassing posing, and he's bending over, showing his butt. And then you got Leo Walsh out there like a little chihuahua doing all that unknowing talking and yelling and hyping. And Bobby Lashley looked like a fool. Even past wrestlers that he's not even, you got that's black wrestlers just shaking their head, and other wrestlers that not even black are shaking their head how they treat Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is a legit star. He should be treated just like Brock Lesnar, but he's not. And the only reason why I think Bobby came back to the WWE was to have that big money match with Brock Lesnar. And for some reason, the WWE is not pushing that man. They say, well, he's got no charisma. He can't talk. Neither can Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar don't have no charisma at all. If it weren't for Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar wouldn't be nothing in the WWE. And that's just the truth. But they pushing Brock Lesnar, giving him all this ridiculous money for nothing for his ass but to stay at home. But meanwhile, Bobby Lashley is working and making a fool of himself and ain't getting nothing out of it. Looking like, what Bobby Lashley looks like when he be doing all them posing and stuff? He looks like a slave on the auction block. That's how he look. Like he's a slave on the auction block with a slave master's looking over his body. That's what he looks like. And it's sad. It's sad, man. It's more black men getting into wrestling, more black women getting into wrestling. And I fear that black women are going to have a better career in the WWE than the men because at least they treat it right. So this video is called it's better to be a black woman wrestler in the WWE than it is for a black man to be a wrestler. But, you know, I didn't mean to make this big. Even Alicia Fox, you know, done had championships where black men ain't never had. They ain't never going to win the title. There's never going to be another black wrestler that wins that either wins the SmackDown title. Not no more. They'll probably give it to Leah Rush. You know, they love them gay characters for the black man to play. Them humiliating characters. While the white man gets all the best character roles and they get the championships and everything. But, you know, it's like what Jerry Lawler said. Black man got football, black man got basketball, black man got baseball, which we hardly don't even play baseball. Only black men playing baseball, or it's the Latin baseball players from the Caribbean. But black men would never be it in professional wrestling. That's what Jerry Lawler said. But the black woman always going to have a better career, especially in the WWE. Well, y'all have a blessed night. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.